that? Is it a show? All right. Let's get here and let's get online with the YouTube.
This video is sponsored by Keeps. Just 3 months into my WWE career, I was feuding with one of the all-time greats, The Undertaker. In this video, I'm going to be breaking down my rivalry with the Dead Man, sharing what was going on in the ring as well as behind the curtain. Now, my feud with Taker begins on January the 20th, 2002 in Atlanta, Georgia at the Royal Rumble. Now, Taker comes out number 8 in the Rumble, followed by Matt and Jeff at 9 and 10, and you'll never guess who was number 11.
Well, whoever's next has got less than 10 seconds to think about it.
So at this point, Taker had cleaned house. And as you see, Matt is coming out. At this point, I am already backstage. I'm in Gorilla.
Should be all right.
Terrified's not even a word that I can use. I was literally shaking in my sneakers because at this point I still didn't even have wrestling boots. When I come out in what's a
Sandra, welcome.
Pajamas and
sorry, I try to translate as speed as I can.
And
oh, it's all good.
You
can take your time.
Hit him hard enough. There's
I was in a crowd. So much special and unbelievable. That's awesome. Wow, you were there.
And then what happens? The spot has that he's exiting the Rumble. I'm not starting a wrestling match with Taker. Every aspect of my hopes and dreams relied on the spot that's coming up.
I can't believe my eyes. I can't believe what I'm watching. Undertaker got that low blow.
Basically, what these two are doing right now is just killing time. They're waiting, for that clock to start.
Zach, welcome. Aaron's in the house. Welcome, guys. My internet sucks today, like to the 10th degree, so I really hope it'll just work out, guys. But please bear with me, all right?
Referee.
I'm doing everything and anything I can to try to make it work out.
Jeff is, sprinting to the ring.
Jeff Hardy blocked that, and now both the Hardys. I got a question. Who picked these numbers?
Notice how Jeff always has just a different look to him. I remember asking him backstage about his looks, and he told me that every time you change your look, they change and they add you're on a different video game, or maybe they make a new action figure of you. So it was always
he got that cash, man. Smart
component to Jeff changing his look. I remember being backstage, and we would see a sink, and sometimes it would have hair dye in it, and that was Jeff changing his hair color. Yeah, he could go from blue to green to, as we see right here, red. Definitely something I was never going to be able to do. What am I going to do? I'm not going to dye.
Dye your scalp.
That makes me think of today's sponsor, Keeps. Now, by the time
Keep is a sponsor. All right, let's go forward a little bit.
The time had already passed for me to have.
Goodbye.
I want my neighbors to know I'm
Goodbye. There we go. Scan that code if you want to get Keeps, guys.
And a big thank you to Keeps for sponsoring this video.
The WWE SmackDown live stream Before Backlash is on and popping, guys. Make sure that you like the stream, like the video, leave a like on this video. Also subscribe if you haven't already done that.
Throw her over the top rope.
Subscribing is very much appreciated.
Great elimination right there.
And liking the stream as well.
You've got too much on your plate to worry about what
Hopefully
to put
my
on
internet
next.
will
That's where
figure
we
it out.
come in.
Factor. I wish Factor would sponsor me, man. I'd love to get some free meals.
Right now, the stage is set. Everyone in Atlanta
Here we go.
sees the Dead Man.
Almost time for Smiggity SmackDown, guys. Thank you for joining me, by the way.
Who's coming in next? I guarantee you, if you would have asked everybody there who the next participant of the Rumble would be, there's not a soul in there that would have said Maven.
Mm-hmm.
I've always loved Taker's face right there. He sells it perfectly. He just, in that one look, says, I could care less about this kid. This is going to be easy work, getting rid of him.
He's like, here comes this dude.
Slide in, boot to the face, done. The Hardys coming back in. while I'm off to the side selling. Big bump from Jeff right there.
Ouch.
Now the stage is set.
Jeez.
I
My
literally
God.
still get goosebumps. Every time I see it. And Taker's face right there, he sells it perfect.
He's so mad.
I couldn't have went any better.
See how hype he is?
That look is what would start our feud.
Oh, God.
Now I see what I have, what's coming next.
Dang.
And it is a mad Undertaker. The idea for the dropkick, the idea for the elimination was Taker's. He's the one that knew there was absolutely nothing that he was going to lose, meaning he wasn't going to look bad. He wasn't going to look stupid. It wasn't going to do anything negative for his career. But he knew
SmackDown is in France as well, yes.
Build me, and he could help build Tough Enough as a whole. We're a few
I think they already did it, though. I think this is just a replay that we're about to see, but it's just they're playing it at different times for different people across the world. Some people already saw it, so be careful if you're going to get online or anything after this or during this, because some people probably already know what happened and stuff like that. I haven't hopped ahead. I haven't watched anything. I haven't heard anything, so I'm...
There was a small part
that fake Maven theme, yeah, because he doesn't want to get copyright strikes, you know?
I didn't know. Maybe I kicked him too hard. I had no clue. He was.
Can you guys hear this? Can you hear me? Let me know if the volume and everything is good, guys. I know my internet sucks, but I want to make sure everything else is crispy.
Technically, he probably should have thrown me over the top rope just to eliminate me and just have me be done once and for all. It didn't happen, but that would lead to more feud with Taker, so I'm glad he didn't.
So has he still never been eliminated? Is he still in the Rumble to this day?
To be perfectly honest with you, up until this point, I'm having a blast.
Oh my God.
There's few things that I regret in my career. One of the things I do regret, at the end of this Royal Rumble, once the night was over, before I left the building, one of the production crew guys came up to me and actually showed me the chair and asked if I wanted it. And I said, absolutely. And the whole night was just, people were pulling me in this direction, that direction,
Oh, he never got the chair?
Do this, do that. And by the time I left the building that night, I forgot to get it.
Oh.
I don't collect memorabilia.
No.
I don't have like a bunch of my action figures. I don't have, a bunch of my gear. I don't have anything. I'm just not into that. That's the one thing I would like to have. That chair that he
Heartbreak
just
beats Ola.
cut my head off with. I would love to still have that.
Dang, he threw the cameraman.
He pushes the cameraman out of the way, and the cameraman takes a good bump, and that's all planned. And the reason it's planned, I do a wrestling no-no right here. In the wrestling world, we talked about getting color. In fact, I mentioned in a previous video about making a gig and how you get color.
Yeah.
The no-no is you never, and I mean never, let someone else get your color. Why? Because you don't know how they're going to cut you.
Yeah.
I trusted Taker. I still trust Taker implicitly in this business. As he pushes the cameraman over, as the cameraman is facing up and you're seeing the top of the arena, Taker is pulling out a gig that he made with me backstage earlier before we went out. He showed me exactly how to make it. He showed me where he was going to put it. He showed me where he was going to have his spare gig. He showed me how he was going to puncture it into my forehead, twist it, and how I was going to get color. They didn't trust me to get my own color because I had never done it up until that point. After a chair shot, that's devastating. With me getting color,
you might be disoriented.
Kevin Owens will battle Solo Sikoa in the MFT Tamatonga of the Bloodline. But tonight, the duo put their chemistry to the test as they join forces.
Very loud situation.
RKO Show. Tonight's Friday Night SmackDown on Fox is sponsored by
Just a green screen. Very nice.
Protection with home, auto, and more.
What's up with this green screen that I'm doing right now? What's going on with this green screen? It's I'm putting out 100 kilobits and it's giving me a green screen. What is going on, man? We got Bailey. 193 kilobits. That's incredible. What the heck is going on? Kilobytes, I should say.
Welcome everybody to this extremely special edition of Friday Night SmackDown on the eve of WWE Backlash Live from Lyon, France. I am Corey Graves.
Bonsoir, je m'appelle Wade Barrett. Dans la France, vive la liberté!
I don't know if Wade speaks enough French to get us through the whole evening, which is why we brought our French.
Dude, what is going on? I have a green screen.
Bonsoir, messieurs. Incroyable, impensable. C'est WWE SmackDown en France.
C'est historique, les superstars ont mangé du lion. Bienvenue en France. Bienvenue dans la capitale des Gaules. The atmosphere has already reached nuclear levels, Wade.